One reason why I'm really passionate about sharing on TikTok about kind of like how I up-leveled my personal growth from my 20s to my 30s is that you can be in therapy and read all the books and know all of the right things to do for years and years and years. And it doesn't actually make a difference in your life until you're able to embody change. We can know mentally that there's a habit that we're doing or a pattern that we're repeating, and we can understand why we're doing it, and we can have all of the knowledge and all of the facts about it and all of the insight into our own personal psychological makeup. As someone who has been in the field of psychology for a long time, I have a lot of self knowledge that I've accumulated over the years and a lot of just general knowledge that I've accumulated. And at the end of the day, none of that really matters if I can't put it into practice. And so, what I found for myself is that in order to make change in my life, I really needed to have multiple different ways to facilitate the practicing of new behaviors in my life in order to see actual change that I wanted to see. So for example, struggled for a really long time with exercise and with really not enjoying exercise of any form. I had a really, really tough relationship with it. I had all this understanding about what I should be doing for exercise, how to get myself into exercise, how important it is to take baby steps and do a little bit every day. And none of that really mattered until I was able to integrate a practice of exercise into my life in a way that felt like actually genuinely rewarding and seeped into all areas of my life. For example, it was really helpful for me to find creators on TikTok and YouTube and things who were practicing exercise in a way that felt like fun to me, because then it became like part of the soup that I was swimming in, and I was following people and seeing their videos where it just kind of became like a regular normal thing for people to enjoy exercise. And so that was part of what I had to do to kind of like retrain my understanding of how exercise works and what the point of it is in my life. Part of what I had to do was learn how to pair exercise with something else that was like really enjoyable for me, so that I would, even if I didn't actually get like a runner's high, I would feel like it was enjoyable nonetheless. And so that looked like walking outside and listening to podcasts that I really genuinely loved, or walking on the treadmill and watching a TV show I really loved. This is also known as temptation bundling, which is when you pair something that's like kind of hard for you with something that's actually really enjoyable for you, and that way you can kind of make the hard thing a little bit more enjoyable.